Tarisland will be a MMORPG officially confirmed to be launched on 21st of June. For everyone that plays World of Warcraft, all the concepts can be found in this game. From the start, you will have one of 9 classes to choose, which are gender locked, but the developers already said are working on this to be launched with gender choice. Here we can check what is the main roles of these characters and have a look at previous sets. We have the warrior, a strong human able to deal some damage and tank big bosses. We have the barbarian fight, this half human, half lion doing the same role as the warrior. We have the mage looking pretty sexy, main focus on casting skills. The paladin again can tank and do some damage. We have the priest, a known healer from other games, also able to deal some damage. The shadow swords, a sneaky rogue that will do damage with help of poisons. Ranger, where you can use your ranged attack with the help of your pet. A phantom necro that will suck the HP from her enemies, healing herself and her team. And Bard, a musician that will play his notes doing damage, healing and giving buffs to all party. You can find some character customization as well. Once you start your game with any character, you will have a simple tutorial for each character. You will start with a basic skill and one extra skill to deal some damage. And on this way you will get some more skills, kill some more enemies while you're learning about all the skills you will be able to use, until you reach the big boss. On this one you will be in a party with different other characters that will help you to fight this dragon. Here you can check that we already have several tools really useful in a MMORPG. So on the left we can check our team, get them ready to fight, and especially for healers will be easier to see who is on low HP. Then on the right we have a DPS counter, so this way everyone can see how much damage you're doing comparing with everyone. And during the fight you will receive several warnings on what you need to do and what will be the attacking area from this boss, which help a lot new players successful to their raids and dungeons in the future. We have a huge world to explore with several continents that will unlock while you progress. The quests are quite easy to understand, showing a mark on the map and you will find the yellow dots on the floor that will lead you to the quest. From the menu you can set different settings and you can check we have already some dungeons, raids and much more stuff. This game will have an option for 4K quality. This is the Android version, so the interface to desktop is a bit different. More like World of Warcraft. You can change several settings in combat and much more. As well, the mobile players will have some kind of assistance, casting their skills that desktop players will not have for the right reasons. In the shop we can check already some things you can get. As you can see, some of the gear will be through monetization and other gear you can get from achievements, quests or progress in questline. For mounts and everything else will be the same thing. These mounts look especially amazing and they are only obtainable through arena ranking. After progression on story you will unlock more stuff. Eventually, when unlocking the skill tab you will be able to focus more in a different path, depending on character you choose. Let's take the Phantom Necromancer as an example. This character has 2 damage specialization, one more focused on healing, another one for damage. The damage dealing is called Soul Snatch and gives access to 6 spells, the ones we saw at the beginning, being able to draw souls with the spells that can fill a meter, this one. Once filled, you can use this to accumulate souls to empower or change certain spells in combat in your favor. Once we have 5 souls, it will summon a ghost that will help fighting along your side. Then every character will have one group skill that will help your party, giving buffs, healing, damage or any other support. You can also switch this specialization whenever you want, in this case healing or deal damage and spend in-game currency to power up your skills. You will find a talent tree where you can build your skills in the way you like. And eventually you unlock more content like Mage at level 18 where you unlock the Fire specialization. You can find a Scribe Stone system as well, which will give you more options to unlock your true power. A big problem I found is that we don't have any visual upgrades with our gear, so every time you get a new gear the visual will be exactly the same. This has been discussed with the developers, but we don't know if they will change this until release. But by looking at these skins, I guess not. The dungeons are fun. They created a system where if there is not enough people, some NPCs will join in the party to help your fight along the dungeon. Which from one side can be really good, so you are not stuck for lack of people, but from another side can be very messy. Some players complain that when NPC take the tank role, the NPC does not really know how to tank and just runs all through the dungeon, not tanking all the monsters as it should be. You can find profession as well and you can craft all your own stuff. Then you have the reputation event where you can find several minigames. We have an arena option as well where you can fight against other players having several modes as well. After all, the game is pretty solid. They have good features for beginners and several tools to help every player to progress and be able to do all dungeons and boss mechanics. The game does not look bad, but really looks a bit generic like any other mobile MMORPG. Of course, as you progress the game gets more complex and looks more fun, but I didn't have the chance to progress that much because I was not having any fun with so much lag. Still, this is just a test version of the game and not the official version of the game that will be launched. Until launch, we can expect some more changes. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, don't forget to leave that like and subscribe to support my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.